Voiceover, VO. Two very different answers to the same question. What should your next car feel like? On one side, the 2025 Honda Civic. Refined, efficient, tech-savvy, the daily driver done right. On the other, Toyota's GT Super. Low, wide, and laser-focused on performance theater. Today, we'll break down features, drive tech, cabin experience, and go deep on exterior design and color options so you can pick the vibe that fits your life, or your dream garage. Scene 1. Quick introductions. Closing square bracket. VO. Let's set the stage. The 2025 Honda Civic is the pragmatic star of the compact class. Expect a smooth four-cylinder base engine with an emphasis on fuel economy, plus a modern hybrid option designed to boost torque around town and cut fuel bills on the highway. Trims typically ladder from simple and smart to fully loaded with advanced driver assistance, bigger screens, and upscale materials. The Toyota GT Super. Think flagship Halo Coupe. Low center of gravity, rear-biased stance, big brakes, sticky rubber, and a cockpit that puts the driver at the center of everything. The brief is simple. Deliver drama, precision, and feel. Scene 2. Exterior design deep dive. Slow dolly along the Civic's shoulder line, then an aggressive low-angle shot of the GT Super's front SPLI. Honda Civic 2025. The Civic wears clean, almost architectural lines. The hood is long and level, meeting a slim grille that tucks neatly between sharp headlamps. The shoulder line is crisp. No fuss, no clutter, running door to visually stretch the car. From the side, the roof arc is gentle, giving the rear doors real headroom while keeping that fastback silhouette modern Civics are known for. Out back, horizontal tail lamps and a tidy deckled spoiler keep things planted without shouting. Up front, aero is purposeful. An air curtain around the corners helps reduce turbulence at the wheels, and the bumper forms are smoother than the last generation to cut drag. Wheel designs range from efficient, aero-friendly patterns to sportier, open-spoke looks on performance-leaning trims. Toyota GT Super. The GT Super is all stance and surface tension. The nose sits low, with a deep front splitter and wide grille opening to feed radiators and brakes. Blade-like LED DRLs carve the corners, the hood swells slightly over the front struts, the classic hint that power lives here. The side profile is a study in muscle and taper. A long dash-to-axle ratio, short overhangs, a tight greenhouse, and an hourglass pinch at the doors that flares into serious rear haunches. It looks rear drive, even standing still. At the rear, you'll spot a functional diffuser, neatly integrated exhaust outlets, and a ducktail that's part sculpture, part downforce. Expect active aero on higher spec cars, variable front shutters and a deployable rear element that balances lift without killing straight line efficiency. Scene 3. Color options and visual personalization. VO. Color can completely change the character of a car. Let's talk palettes. Civic 25 palette, typical market options. You'll usually see a smart mix of pearl whites, modern silvers, and deep grays for that timeless, clean look. Add a jet black for maximum contrast, and a crisp blue that pulls out the body's shoulder lines in daylight. Some markets offer a warm metallic red, great on sportier trims with black wheels, and an urban sand, bronze tone that reads upscale without being loud. Badging and mirror caps often flip to gloss black on sport packages, and you may find a subtle factory deckled spoiler. Wheel sizes step up with trims, giving you a visual cue of where each model sits in the lineup. GT Super palette, performance forward. Expect hero colors. Think liquid red, electric blue, or sunburst yellow, to celebrate the curves and aero. Satin white or liquid silver highlights the surfacing under hard studio light, while stealth gray and obsidian black turn the coupe into a stealth fighter at night. Brake calipers. Likely in red or acid green on track packs. You'll also see contrasting roof options, carbon fiber exterior packages, and forged wheel upgrades that shave unsprung weight while filling those arches just right. Pro tip. Pair lighter paints with darker wheels on the Civic for a sport luxe vibe. On the GT Super, go bold. Bright paint with a gloss black roof turns heads from 2 blocks away. Availability always varies by region and trim, so check local spec sheets when you order. Scene 4. Powertrains and drive feel. POV drive. Civic cruising smoothly. Hard cut to GT Super carving in SB. Civic. Daily usability is the headline. The base 4CYL is tuned for smooth torque delivery and great mileage. The hybrid variant layers in instant electric assist. You'll feel that extra punch off the line and during passing, without the drama. Steering is light but accurate, suspension is compliant, and noise insulation is noticeably improved over earlier models, perfect for long commutes and rough city pavement. Brakes are confident and easy to modulate. The hybrid blends region with friction seamlessly in typical driving. GT Super. Here, the chassis is the star. A stiff structure, adaptive dampers, and a performance-tuned differential give you that pivot around your hips, rotation mid-corner. Throttle mapping is sharp, steering loads up naturally as you add lock, and the brake pedal stays firm even after a few hot laps. Whether it's a twin-turbo V6 or an electrified setup, the delivery feels urgent. The soundtrack. Engine and induction noise are tuned to find that sweet spot between motorsport grit and on-road civility. Scene 5. Interior and Tech. Civic. Inside, the Civic champions clarity. A horizontal dash with a full-width mesh detail hides the air vents, clean and practical. Expect a digital driver display, a central touchscreen with wireless phone mirroring, and plenty of USB-C ports. Materials step up on higher trims. Soft touch panels, contrast stitching, and supportive seats that hold you comfortably on long drives. Cargo space is a strong suit, and the rear bench is adult-friendly, 2 kids' seats. No problem. Safety tech is robust. Adaptive cruise, lane keeping assist, traffic sign recognition, and blind spot monitoring are typically offered. The vibe is confidence and calm. Everything you need, nothing distracting. GT Super. The GT Super cockpit is purpose-built. Deep bucket seats, a low cowl for forward visibility, and a small diameter steering wheel with big alloy paddles. The digital cluster is reconfigurable. Street, sport, track, with lap timing and G-meter data on demand. Expect a head-up display, premium audio, and a row of tactile switches for dampers, exhaust, and aero. The infotainment is lean and fast. Track day data logging and performance pages are part of the fun. It's still road trip capable, but every touchpoint reminds you, this car wants to drive. Scene 6. Ownership and use case. Montage. Grocery run in the Civic, school pickup, weekend road trip. Then dusk rollers of the GT Super through a canyon. Civic. If you want a car that nails the daily grind, reliable, efficient, quiet, and easy to park, the Civic is a slam dunk. The hybrid makes city life cheaper and smoother, and the cabin tech is friendly for every passenger. It's the kind of car you forget about in the best way. It just works, every single day. GT Super. If driving is the point, the GT Super delivers the ritual. The walk-up silhouette, the cold start bark, the steering feel that makes a simple roundabout fun. It's special occasion energy, even on a Tuesday. You sacrifice some practicality, sure, but you gain an experience that turns every errand into a highlight reel. Scene 7. Final look. Design and color recap. Bo. Design first impressions. The Civic's precision and restraint will age gracefully. Pick a pearl white or deep blue with black wheels and you'll keep it looking fresh for years. The GT Super thrives on contrast and saturation. Red, yellow, electric blue, colors that amplify the aero and curves. If you go subtle with stealth gray, add the carbon pack so the weave catches the light and keeps the shape alive. Bo. The 2025 Honda Civic and the Toyota GT Super don't compete so much as they complete the spectrum. One is clarity, efficiency, and everyday ease. The other is theater, precision, and that tingle that starts in your palms and ends in your grin. Your choice isn't just a spec sheet, it's a statement about how you want every drive to feel. On-screen text. Which one fits your life, or your dream? Comment your pick, your color, and the first road Utah.